Hi, number one, or the first. Thank you for joining. So, as usual in my live streams, it's impromptu, not planned. I just thought I'd come up and run a few trains. I usually upload a normal video on a Friday, and I haven't got one ready, or I have, but I'm going to leave it for another week. So I thought I'd do this to keep hopefully my subscribers and my viewers happy, or not, as case may be. So don't mind, I'm going to just wait in case we get a few more on before I go through what's on the layout at the moment. And so as you can see, hello, another one. Hello, if you can comment, please do so. Is the picture and the sound all right? Can you hear me okay over the sound of the trains going round? I do understand if you can't comment, but please stay with us. Hello, number 3. So this is pretty good. I'm 1 minute 27 seconds into the broadcast, so it's pretty good. So if we could multiply that by 10, that would be phenomenal. I don't think I will. Hello, my world 67. Cheers to you too. I did ask a question. I've got 6 now. I did ask a question: is the picture and the sound okay? And can you hear me over the sound of the trains? Because at the moment the camera is pretty near to me. Hello, Stephen Townsend, Jamie Smith. Hello. You can hear me, can you? No, I am sorry about that, but you know, I do like talking. Funny enough, now, you know, weird. So we've got 6. I'll just see if I get a few more on, and then we'll. I'll do a bit more spiel on what we've got running. As you can see at the moment, there's only 2 trains running around, both in the same direction. We've got 7 now. Good. Well done, everybody. Thank you for coming. If it's your first time, name the channel's Robert's Train Set, funnily enough. Please have a look at the channel and all the other stuff I've got on. So I've got 3 comments in at the moment. So please feel free to comment. It doesn't cost you anything. You might get a reply from me, but it doesn't cost you anything. So please, you can hear me and see me good. Well, not really me, is it? It's more the trains. I'm incognito behind the camera at the moment. Although I might frighten you all and stick my mug in it. So I've only got the 1 camera on again today, and I'm doing it on Wi-Fi rather than plugging it into a Ethernet cable. Basically, because I've just come up here to do it. I spent about half an hour getting some stock up here because I take it all down, and I've got 8 now. Let's see if we can get to 10 before I sort of explain what's on the layout. Jamie Smith, thank you for the little smiley face. Yeah. We've got 9. We're nearly there. Good God. Well done, everybody. Goes a bit quicker than when I do it in the afternoon. So there we go. As you saw from the title of this, let's hope it doesn't emulate Dieport's night. We got the 10. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe and like if you like it. But please have a look at some. Oh, I've lost one. That was quick. Please have a look at what I do before you subscribe, because I do live streams, but I also do uploads and things like that. Right. Oh, I've lost 2 now. Oh, 3 now. Oh dear. Am I too loud? Am I speaking too loud? Or don't you like what I've got running? So this is a 00 layout up in the loft. Used to be on my dining room table, as I'm sure most of the people on at the moment will know. But it doesn't hurt to say, does it? So it looks like I've lost a few there. Perhaps they've gone out to their firework party in the cold. Although saying that, it's not particularly warm in here. Hang on. It's just creeping up here to 55 degrees. So if I ever stick my mug in the camera, you'll see I've got a woolly on. But I'm quite comfortable. I'm not cold. And I've got my beer from my dinner, or what's left of my beer from my dinner up here to keep me me lips moist. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that. Right. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Yeah, Jamie Smith, we've done, haven't we? Stephen, we've done. My World 67, hope you're still here, or are you one of the ones that have left? We'll have to see. So there's a lot of Jamie Smith. He talks like me, I reckon. Keeps going. Well done. We've all got 8 now. Okay. Are we going to keep hold of this one? It's a bit like the subscribers. They come and they go. But I suppose, as somebody at the Great Train Show said to me, you know, there's a lot of people that aren't really interested in trains, but they click on it because it's something different, and then they don't like it, and then click out of it. And on the videos as well, of course. So there we go. So, okay, I'll get on with the train description now. We've only got 8, but never mind. Continuity. The weathering of the tankers, yes, I did. As you can see, I'm not very good, but I just felt that these Hornby TTA wagons are very childish, aren't they? They're very toy looking with all their bright colours. But as a thing, they're not a bad wagon, really. They look quite good, I think, you know. And I just heavily weathered them to try and make them look a bit grubby. So yes, I did do this. But don't expect me to weather anything else, because I don't. I just like to keep it sort of clean. Don't mind a bit of dust over them, because I think that looks a bit more realistic, really. You get a bit of dust over the layout as well. You know, there is dust everywhere, isn't there, when you go about. So a bit of dust on the layout, you know, doesn't have to be pristine, does it? You know. So, yeah, not got any more at the moment. So they're all probably having their dinners, aren't they? Don't they? So on the inside track, as you can see, we've got the Class 68 in the DRS Compass livery, which is a Daypole wagon and locomotive, which I really, really like. It's a really nice wagon. It has a few issues with the couplings on it. They can be a bit problematical, but pulling these Mark III cross-country carriages that I got recently, as you can see, they're fine. They're pulling along nicely. I don't think I'd like to push them with this, which I can with some logos, but I might try it. But the last live one I did, it all ended up in tears, as well as cutting out right when I wasn't ready because the internet went down. So let's hope that doesn't happen this time. And the other bridge train with the said TTA wagons that are weathered by me, as you can see, they're being pulled by a Class 37. Now, this is my Hornby Railroad 37 that was very, very cheap, about 85 quid, I think, with the sound. I've added 20 quid's worth of lights to it. I fitted myself with a bit of a problem because the light layout was different to what the wagon is, but I overcome it, and it's probably a unique loco, this. And funny enough, this rake, although I'm not sure I had the Northeast guards van on the back, I did a video of this a long time ago when it was down in the lounge on the dining room table, and like in those days, I didn't actually get that many views. But this particular video is basically just this train going around. It's now got well over 1,000 views, so people keep clicking on it. I don't know why. They must just like it. But it looks, you know, consider it's a railroad, I don't think it looks a bad loco, really. Obviously, it's limited on what it can pull, although I did add some weights in it. I'm probably not going to put the sound on today because, to me, it does sound really bad over the internet. And I don't know whether that's because of the microphone in the camera or something else. Hello, Kelly. No, you can't always. I've got a steamy on here, actually, Kelly. It's in the small fiddle yard, right by me, where the big fiddle yard camera is. You know, the monitor, and it's sitting there. And I think I might get it to pull these TTA wagons later on, and give the poor little old 37 a break because, you know, it gets tired. It's an old logo. Hello, only O-gauge train, that's swap cars. So you've got the big boys, have you? You're coming to us from America. Well, thank you. You're very welcome. If you'd like to know, the time here at the moment is just coming up to 20 to 7 in the evening. It's been quite a nice day, although a bit cold. We've had the sun out, and we've not had an awful lot of wind, and we've had no rain, as far as I know, over on the day. So, oh, you're doing that move quickly. So I'm just going to stick you up on the screen for a minute, Mr. Man from America. So, whereabouts in America are you, can I ask? East Coast, West Coast? Because if you're East Coast, you're about, what, 6 hours behind us? And if you're West Coast, what, about 8 hours? Something like that? Maybe? 7? Right, what else we got? Hello, Paul. Access the pond. Right, yeah, okay, if you say so. You've got severe back pains, Paul. What have you been up to, my man? You haven't been trying to lift that submarine, have you? And certainly, I'm sure you haven't been swimming in your swimming pool. It's 2:37 a.m. there, is it? Blimey. So you must be on the West Coast then, I would have thought, are you? Oh, New Jersey. No, that's on the East Coast, New Jersey, isn't it? So is that right? 2:37 in the afternoon, do you mean? Or 2:37 in the morning? Because that is quite a long way ago, isn't it, I think? Hang on, go back. I've got to use these fingers, hang on. So about 6:30 here, so 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. No, going the wrong way, and 6:30, 5:30, 4:30, 3:30, 2:30, 1:30. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, isn't it? If you're only about 5 or 6 hours behind us, or am I completely lost it? 1 a.m. on the East Coast, the state right next to New York. Yeah. I thought anything on the East Coast was only about 5 or 6 hours behind us. Because if it was a long way away, Concorde would never have made it in 3 hours or so, would it? I don't think. It's not going to gain, it's not going to gain 12 or 13 hours or 10 hours, is it? So, right, okay. Shall we draw a line over that? But thank you for coming on. I hope you like it. Have a look at some of the other stuff. And as the bit at the bottom that's scrolling across says, please subscribe and like, please do that. I'd more like you to like it, I think. I'm not absolutely, the subscriber base is going up slowly. And I'm quite happy. But if you do a lot of likes on it, and a lot of people do ask you to do likes, it does make a difference on how it's promoted on YouTube, I believe. I've got a new comment here. Right, okay. New Jersey, USA. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Right, okay. Hello, Colin. How are you, my man? You meant PM. Right, that sounds more like it. Good. I am a little bit up on world clocks because I do ring Australia reasonably often. So you need to know that you're not going to ring them at 1 o'clock in the morning, aren't you? But I suppose some people would quite like a phone call at 1 o'clock in the morning, but I certainly wouldn't. Hello, Andy. How's Somerset? I hope you're getting on well. I hope the layout's going well. I've seen it. So really good. And Colin, I know you've got a new one out with the what was it? I can't remember. The very sleek looking train, which I will have a look at. I've just been busy recently. Yeah, great. And I liked your last one. I do watch a lot of yours. I do watch quite a bit, but I don't always comment. I don't think you need to, do you? As long as you watch it, because you then get a view. And in fact, if I do comment, you usually get 2 views because I'll watch it on my TV and then go to the computer and click on it again to comment. So, ice 4, that's it. So from Germany, yeah, the ice one's from Germany, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, Mel. I'm all right. I hope you are well. I've been watching some of your travels around. Been interesting, isn't it? I'm sure you've enjoyed it. Have you felt okay travelling around with the COVID going? It's still about, isn't it? Quite a bit. Is Kelly still with us? I'll try and show you what logo I've got, Kelly. So I'm just going to lift, so everybody, if you'd like to shut your eyes or turn away while I move this camera to show Kelly what logo I've got. And I'll move the logo up away from that one. And I'm just going to lift you off the tripod. I pull the thing off. Hang on, where is it? It's over this side, so it's not as easy. Here we are. Right, here we go. So we'll go up, and I'll go as slow as I can. And I don't know what you're going to get. Oh, it's all a bit wonky, isn't it? So we're getting there. So we're down here. If you haven't seen it before, this is my monitor for my big fiddle yard, which runs down over there, where you can see that beam going along. But that was a later edition, and this one here was it? And this, believe it or not, is my only bit of actually ballasted track. So I've got about, I don't know, 18 inches of ballasted track on this layout. If you think I am ballasted everywhere else, I'm not. And I might give it away. So there you are, Kelly. Is that all right for you, dear? Obviously, it's not a sound one. And thank you to 15 people for coming on. Hello, Rob Arnold. Great. I get a few more people on at this time of the day than I do in the afternoon. So you're all welcome. And please comment. Yes, okay, yes. I haven't run the 68 for quite a while, actually, Andy. So I thought I'd do it. So I'm going to just put this camera on top of this tunnel here to give you a new view. Hang on, I just need to just a bit of adjustment, everybody. How's that? Let's see if we can get it so that the back scene is not visible. The top of the back scene is not visible. Yeah, will that do? Yes, I think that will do, won't it? Hang on, I'll just go it down. It's going down a bit. It'll come up a bit better. As you can see, it's suck it to see a bit. Every time I take the hand away, it moves. Right. But I would like to get it a bit further down the track there. There we are. How's that? Is that all right, everybody? Yeah, little Miss Standard 4 tank engine. Yeah, good. I'm glad you like. I like this one. I would like to get sound in it, but they're so. I had to put a decoder in this one when I bought it, and it cost 86 quid, I think, when I bought the logo. It's the Backman one, and I did obviously get a decoder in it, just a standard decoder, and it was a right pain to get the body off and to get the decoder in. There is absolutely no room hardly in it at all, especially with my big hands. Really, really difficult. I just bought 5 of the cross-country coaches. Yeah, they're doing them cheaper than I bought them. I bought them at £24.50 my lot were. Although I do notice that they don't. The only first class one they're selling, and I haven't got any first class because they wanted £29 for the first class. It's the guards band, isn't it, and the disabled. Although these are all disabled anyway. But yeah, they're not a bad buy. They're quite a nice carriage, aren't they? They really are, and they do run well. The only thing I would say about them is with the metal wheels that they have, they are quite noisy, especially when I first started off. I don't know why they were so. They seem to have quietened down a bit, probably because I'm talking loud, isn't it? That's probably why. So I hope you like this view. It gives you a good view of it, and yeah. I mean, I can stick the sound on the 68 if you want, but as I say, I do get a bit disappointed on how it sounds, but I will do if you want to. 1999, yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, I did see them, but as I've got 12 of them, I thought I don't need any more, really. Hello, Adi. My opinion on Hornby and Model World, it's very mixed. It seems to be a Mr. Cola benefit to a certain extent, I would have said. I hope I don't upset him. And some of it is good and some of it is annoying to me. I tend to record it and then I can fast forward the bits I really don't like. But to me, it seems a bit bitty, I suppose they do have to break it up to make it a bit more interesting, but I don't think it actually does the hobby a lot of favour. But perhaps I shouldn't be saying that. Obviously, when you are into the hobby, you see it, don't you? You watch it, and I just wonder whether that would actually entice anybody in. I don't know. I'd like your opinions if you want to. You know, it's what it's all about. Please keep them civil, shall we say? Um, we don't want the American copper lot coming down on us, do we? James May. Well, actually, of the three, I think James May's my favourite, to be honest. And Mr. Clarkson's my least, to be honest. But I got completely fed up with Top Gear when it was with them, and I don't get Amazon Prime, so I can't watch their new one. Yeah, I will get the standard 4 running, Kelly. We've been on about 21 minutes now, so we've got a little while, haven't we? As long as you're happy to stay and watch me train, it's all right. So I've got 14 on. We did have 18 a minute ago, so obviously some people don't like what I'm doing. But yeah, we are. That's what YouTube is about, isn't it? That we all can find hopefully something that we like watching. Now, have I missed anybody that's come on? It doesn't look like it. So one of the reasons, yeah, okay, right. Yeah, one of the reasons I came up to do with this was I was meant to have a delivery today from DPD, and I waited in all day. Although I was video, I was working outside and at the front in case they were. I didn't. For whatever reason, I haven't had a notification, probably because they've now not come in until Monday. So I was a little bit. How do you pronounce that? Is it Romsel? I know you can't actually tell me, but that's what it spells as. But Romsel is the E bit's a bit weird, isn't it? But is that your name, or is that the name of the layout, or what? And yes, it's a nice logo, this standard MT. Hello, Gordon. Thank you. Yeah, I can hear some fireworks outside as well. So one don't go off right above the roof. We'll all shake, we'll all jump up and whatever. So I've had these trains running a bit now, haven't I? So I think what I better do is try and uncouple the class 37 and bring it into this fiddle yard here, and I'll bring out the 4MT and we'll show that. Is that on the Hornby? Yeah. 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 I wouldn't have called it treacle. If you treacle it, it'd be nice and thick, and it'd stick to you, wouldn't it? So you'd like it, I think. It's more like feathers or fluff. Yeah, it's fluff. Yeah, it's Alan Freeman, of course. Yeah, yeah. I was sad to hear that our dancer departed yesterday or today. Lionel Blair. He was happy. I liked watching him. He was all right, wasn't he? He was sort of really natural and a very talented dancer. It's your name backwards, is it? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? It's all right. So it's different. What does it read forward then? I'm not. My brain is not that good. I can write on a bit of paper, but I'll let you do that. Right. So. It is Bonfire. Yeah, that's what I was put in the title, Kelly. You know, it's the 5th of November, isn't it? And this session doesn't go with a bang. Yeah, you know, it's all thought out in advance, albeit about 2 seconds before I write it. But never mind. Hello, Tony Northeastern. Nice to see you, Tony. I'll touch you. Well, if you're watching, I'm just going to turn the camera a little bit for Tony. And if I turn it round to the engine shed there, or rather the goods shed, and go up a bit, because that tree's in the flaming way. there's your card that you gave me at the Great Model Railway Show there. You can see it, can you? I'm sure you can. So I did say I'd get it on there in the end. And up that end, I've got Alan on the side of the flats. And then my one on the other side of the flats. So I'll just put this back again. Where are we going? Hang on. Hope you're all right, everybody. Right, what I'm doing, actually, I'm going to swing it round a bit. And I'll show you the fiddle yard that this train's going to come out of. There we are. I'm sorry about the shaking. I couldn't be bothered to set up another camera. But I think this works not too bad. It might be a bit crooked. Yeah, I'm glad you're seeing it. It's running all right. I'm quite happy, really. You know, it's quite cold in here. It's sort of under 60 degrees. Hence, I've got a woolly on. But I'm feeling good. Yeah, he's a nice chap, Tony. I met him at thing, and he's a really nice chap. Well, they're all really nice, really. I don't think our hobby sort of attracts not very nice people. I mean, I might be wrong there, but whatever. Yeah, that route. Well, I think his whole layout is absolutely phenomenal. When you think what I do with a bit of Hornby stuff and whatever, really lazy. I mean, I've only made what have I made on here? I've made one block of flats, one scratch-built station platform, station building from Chaplin, Canada, and that's about it, really. Yeah. Otherwise, it's all Hornby stuff, really. So yeah, I'm a lazy little modeler. But there we are. Yeah, you don't have to, Tony. I mean, it might be a bit out of place. A bloke from with a view overlooking Bergen on a northeast layout, isn't it? You know, I suppose you could put it as a get away from it all and go to Norway. But in the era that your train set is your railway is set, I think it would be very expensive to do that. I would say. Right, I'm going to get this logo out, and so what I need to do first is. I'm going to stop. I'm going to go into Railmaster, and I'm going to disconnect the 37 here, hopefully in your view, and then I'll run it around and bring it into this fiddle yard, and then I'll run out the MT. All right. So I hope that's all right with everybody. You're not lazy, Adi. You do a lot of videos, don't you? And they do take a bit of time. Any video you do takes a bit of time. I don't care, how short it is. I mean, I've got one coming up next Friday that is quite a short one. And it still took a bit of time. You've still got to get the locos out, put them on the thing. And remember, I take all my stuff near enough downstairs, right to the wagons and the carriages are taken down to my bedroom or one of my bedrooms downstairs. I've only got two, and they go in a drawer, and then and obviously the wagons as well. But the locos go right down into the lounge and go in a display cabinet. So no, you're not lazy, Adi. I'm just a lazy modeler. I just make it as simple as I can, really, which is what I wanted. Which I started. I bought the Majestic train set just to get the track and get it going, and it worked. And yes, I've added, but I mean, it's basically a Hornby train set, isn't it? With a few splatterings of Pico stuff and whatever, So, but I'm happy with it. It's running all right, and I've extended it up here, which I could never have done downstairs. Although I did have this siding down, Right. Oh, okay, Tony. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. And I'd like to add to that a layout that works all right, which it does. I mean, I think if I was starting again, I would probably do things slightly different. But I just wanted, a lot of versatility. And I think this has got a lot of versatility. I think the major problem with this layout is it is quite small. So you've got limited room to... say like Alan, running multiple trains on the same track. I've tried it on here and I just crash them because I just can't keep track of, that one catching up with that one. So anyway, right. So I'm going out, and I'm going to go to my train control stuff. Which I have now. Hope you can still hear me. And it's clicking all right. So I need to stop this 37, don't I? I need to walk down there. And where are we? A bit more. I'm going to miss this. I'm going to have to wait till it go round again. It's a 47. It's a 40. There's a 37. I'll just speed it up a bit to get it round here a bit quicker. There we are. I'll give the old 68 a bit of a run for its money. Hopefully. Here we go. And again. Hey! Right. It's just about overtaking 68 now and bearing its right down round. Right, I'm going to stop it now. And it does stop quite quickly, this one. Right, so there we are. So I'm going to get my uncoupling stick out, which is basically a cocktail stick. I'm going to go like that. And hopefully it'll be, there we are, 3. So we'll carry on. So we'll go forward. I'll give it a horn. Come on, horn. Supposed to go. No, I haven't got the sound. Oh, there we are. There we are. Right. Right. There we are. Off we go. And where am I going to go? I've got to go through there, haven't I? So this is where it all goes wrong, people. I forget to switch something. And we're going to go off of the main line there and through. So I should change that signal, perhaps. Never mind. So we're going, I don't know, I assume you can't see that bit. So it's now coming round and coming through the big station there on the outer track. Just about passing the 101 DMU that's always sitting there. And it's going to hopefully come into here. And I'm going to take it, I don't know where yet. Hang on, in there, I think. Just in front of the 121. And I better slow it down, haven't I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you bang into that? No, it didn't, not quite, as you saw. Right, so now we need, now the points in this bit are done by me. So we now need to get that one out. I need to go up in Railmaster because all my Steam logos are up the top. And I'm not yet to find it yet. It's further down. I've got a 5 NT. There's a 4 NT. Yeah. So no lights or anything. It just goes. So we go backwards. And I don't know how fast this is going to go. It's quite a while since I've run this. But it is a battle one. So, oh no, that is quite quick. So here we go. Can you hope you can see it? As I say, no sound on this one. So I think we need to go a little bit quicker, otherwise we'll be here forever, won't we? Got a good turn of speed this one, if you wanted to. I don't quite know what speed they would have done as a on my road. It's saying about 80 miles an hour. Ah, it stopped. Why did it stop, people? To go and see, it's probably a bit of dirty track, isn't it? I'll take my what's the name over with me. Oh, that was clever. What have I done with that? Just a minute. I just dropped me uncoupling stick through a hole. Right. I'll just go and give that track a bit of clean. And then it'll shoot off and I'll probably go and try and get back before it smashes into the back of these trucks. But there we go. Yeah, 30 metre truck. So we need to get away. Ducking quite fast. There it comes. Is it going to stick anywhere else? Probably not. Right, what we're doing. Right, I'll stop it. And then we'll go a bit slower into it. We'll see how well it couples up. I put a big wide coupling on this. So hopefully it will work. But it hasn't got a hook on it, but that doesn't matter. So there we are. Oh, it didn't want to hook over. So I just need to help that a bit. Let the coupling stick out a little bit. I'm glad I haven't got one going around the outside. But this can be a problem, can't it, with these things being higher, you know, than others. I really pulled this off the track. That'd help if I stopped it, wouldn't it? Just a bit. That's a bit better. That one's not on properly. Right, there we are. So I think this is, although these decouplings do work quite well backwards because you've got that big wide area, they can, you know, they can ride over each other, can't they? And this one probably will, but we'll have to see how we go. It's hooked on. Whether it will stay hooked on, I don't know. But at least you've got a front seat view, haven't you? So here we go. Let's go. And we'll see how it looks. Now, I need to change that point. Otherwise, it'll go back where it's just come from. And I need to do that one. Which it doesn't really matter because it's not going to go there. And I need to change that one. Because if I don't, I'll forget and we'll have a whoopsie. So I'll get this going a bit quicker. Can't go too fast because it's got to be overtaken by the passenger train, doesn't it? I know, I'm walking away. There we are, that'll do. Is that all right for you, Kelly? So I'm going to come back to you. Yeah. Don't push the cross, push the dash. Right, how are we doing? I've got 23 on, good God. Right, hello everybody. Thank you, all your new ones. The cameraman fell over. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, dear. Sorry about that. It's probably because I was working. Okay. Right. Okay. Is that all right? Yeah. The camera fell over, but of course, because I'm in Railmaster, I don't know. I run that on second radius 80 and I think it's okay. I mean, I could swap it over. Yeah, we could try swapping it. I don't quite know. I think that could end up in tears. A little drop of beer. And if I haven't said it, which I don't think I have, hello, White Wall. Thank you for joining. Right, who have I missed? There are too many wines. You never have too many wines. Has Mel gone away, has he? We've got 22 on. We did. Yeah, we did, Tony. It was good. I really enjoyed that day. It came out well. Got a good few videos out of it as well, which is always quite nice. Yeah, so are we going to have a Christmas story with the steam is Tony? Right, where are we? Did I get an answer? Did he answer? Good. Right, okay. What's that one? All right, Mr. T. That sounds like a prompt for a TV series, isn't it? All right, Mr. T. Okay, yeah, I've read that. Yeah, absolutely good. They've worked about the roof, but besides the rest of the layout, really. And I can say the same about John at Piccadilly, you know, and Engage. You know, how he does that in Engage, I do not know. I know the 3D printing helps, you know, but try me. You're going to drive and fire a 5-inch gauge steamy, Kelly. I think you should put that round the other way. You'd have to fire it before you could drive it, I would have thought, to be honest. But there we are. Who am I? Right, I've gone back a bit here, but we're going to do it in January, Tony. Good. Well done, mate. We'll look forward to that. That was really good, that last one. I really enjoyed that. It's using a model railway to tell a story, isn't it? And I think that's always good if you can do it, and you do it very well. And is Mel still here or not? Doesn't look like it, or is he? No, the cocktail stick works very well as an uncoupler. The only thing you've got to remember is if you've got 3 trains running on the track, not to stick it in front of the one that's on the other track. But yeah, it does work quite well, you know. I've got a couple of uncoupling things here. I've got one for the Oh, blimey, I can never remember the name. The American type ones in the station, you know, the magnetic ones. And I've got a couple of Hornby ones over in the end of the big fiddle yard, but they're not ideal, I don't think. I know Hornby do an electronic one, don't they, that you can have, you know, you can turn it, you can wind it up. You know? Right. Right, Merchant Navy, Romsell. I hope you don't mind me calling you Romsell. It's easier for me to get my mouth with no teeth in it round it, or top of my mouth with no. Right, what we got? Got a new comment here. Well, you know, if it goes wrong, Kelly, it goes wrong. You know, that's part of railways, you know, modern railways, isn't it? All train sets. You know, sometimes you get a whoopsie, don't you? So I'm sorry about that, Kelly, but I'm hoping you're seeing it at the moment. And what I'll do is I don't know, I could try and move it up the other end of the layout. Yeah, so the camera's got, I'm really behind here, aren't I? You're going, are you? Oh, who's going? Oh, you're going, Adi. Okay. I bet you've gone by now then. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please comment, anybody that wants to. I know we don't get many comments with the live ones, but what was? Right, fireworks night. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Baked potatoes. Yeah, outside. Used to let no one. We used to have sausages outside. Quite nice. Of course, it's all going more, you know, displays now, isn't it? Yeah, John Warner. Yeah, it is. It's magic. Isn't it? My layout, Stephen, is it's about 10 foot long, the main bit, or maybe just a bit under, and it's about 60 inches across, I would say, with the fiddle yard and the other side, you know, the other run through at the back of the scene there, back scene, and then the bit going down where that beam is that you can see, that's about 3 meters 300. So from one end to the other. So it, you know, it's certainly grown bigger than it was when it was down on the table, which was only about 8 foot then, I think. When I brought it up here, I added extra 400 mil, if you remember, which was my snow field for a long time, wasn't it? Right. Okay. Someone needs to make the 3D printer type they use to give out with their train sets. I'm a bit perplexed by that, mister. Someone needs to make 3D printer type they use to give out with their train sets. I'm not got that, I'm afraid. It's hard to find, is it? You say so. Hello, Salt6233. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you've got a nice layout, Kelly. It's all right. Right. So I'm going to move this camera again. And I think to save you being sick, everybody, I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to stick my hand over the lens so that you just see black, right? So it's been a sudden thunderstorm and it's gone very dark, all right, everybody? So I want to get it on the tripod down here, so it's going to take a bit. Now, whether you can hear me, because I've got my hand over the microphone as well, I don't know, but we'll get it up here and get it on there. That's it. And here we go, everybody. What we got? Don't know. Not too bad, is it? I'll tell you what, if I move it along now, I'm right on the edge of the in the way into the loft here. I don't know what we're doing. Is that okay, everybody? I wish I could sort of zoom this in, but you can't actually do that. So we've got that bit of scenery in the way, haven't we? We'll just bring that round there. So there we are. Not too bad. So what's the next bit? I think we could probably do with a train on the outside, couldn't we? So I think what I'm going to do is I've got the 57 up here. Oh right, okay, good day, yeah. What, like the track mats and that? You know, I've used a lot of track mats on this, but I buy them from Athens. They're doing for a couple of quid, in the pound. My hand put the lights out, salt. Well, there's a lot of people with 3D printers now. John's got it at Piccadilly, yeah. Sam's got one. I think Colin does a different regime, not 3D printing, but he can do quite a bit of nice work, and he has. I'm not sure he's still with us. Okay, you're off, are you, Tony? Okay, well, thank you for dropping in, and I'll keep watching. And yeah, you know what you're going to do next after the roof, eh? I'm sure you'll find something to do, won't you? So yeah, really good. Well done. Thank you. Yes, I gathered that you were being, what's the word, everybody? Yeah, I can't think of the word. Not going in the brain, I'm afraid. You've got the, oh, that's nice. Okay, my world 60, thank you for staying for so long. Been on about 50 minutes, 47 minutes. Got 20 on, so that's not too bad. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, I hope the tree and you are very have a great time. Yeah, right. Yeah, Tony's got a ghost engine story to finish. Yeah, you might be right there. Yes, that's right. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you're right there. In a nice way, of course. Right. So, I hope you like this view. Is it all right? You're getting a bit closer, and you're getting more of the side on, and you can see it round the back, can't you, down through the station. So I'm going to try and get this 57 to go and pick up a train that's in the fiddle yard. So I'm going to change my view in the fiddle yard, and I need to get. So I've got to go out for a little while, and I'll be back with you in a tick. So you won't see the 57 going into the big fiddle yard, because I think if I move the camera to show it, you'll see it for 2 seconds and then it'll be gone, wouldn't it? So I hope that's all right. I'm going to go in. I'm going to change some points in there, and we'll see how we get on. That could be fun. So I'll see you in a minute. Right. Let's bring up the old rail master again. Right. So I need that one done. And where is it? It's the track that's nearest to the back. Well, one from the back. So I need to go in there, and I need to go there. That's it. And I need to come off of that one into that one. That's interesting. It didn't actually show that it had changed, but I think it has. It says, because I can actually see. Oh yeah, okay, lovely. Let's go back again. Oh, and I've lost it. So what's happened to that? Here we go. Oh, I think the whole thing's gone down. I don't know. Oh dear, might have to get this running again. What happens is it sometimes get out of the way. These pop-ups are a pain sometimes. Hello, Route 7. Hey, what's going on here now? No, oh, Microsoft Start wanted to start, and it's causing me after. Oh, I lost you, everybody. Oh no, there we are. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one as well. Here, I don't know. I'm having a few computer problems here at the moment. Right, I think I've actually lost control of the train set, believe it or not. So I just need to get it back up again. It's still on, so I need to pop you out for a mo. Click on Railmaster again, bring it all up. Yeah, it's all off. So at the moment, these trains are out of control. Right, so I hope you can still see. Well, they're all, they're behaving themselves. So, oh, yeah, now they've stopped because the program is loading. So they all stop. So whenever you start Railmaster, everything reverts back to what it was that you set it up. So, all the points go to where you've set them. The signals should go back to where you set them, but in fact it's not. That's quite interesting. There we go. Now it's not actually just been on the internet, so now it's gone to the controller, or in this case the E-Link, and it's just starting to set everything now. So it's quite interesting. Stopped again. So as you can see, quite a bit of fun, isn't it, really? I don't think I've ever had this happen before. I've turned it off myself. I've just clicked the wrong bit up the top on the right hand side. So you can hear it all clicking. Obviously, if you changed a point and your train was over it and it tried to click it back, that could cause a few problems. So the signals have all gone back to red, yes. So we should be able to start in a minute. Right, so I now have to, at the moment, my layout is at 100% on the screen and I can't see it. So I click down to 50% and then it appears in the right hand bottom of the layout, and I have to bring it across onto the computer screen, which I have done, and it just about fits at 50%, which I think is as low as you can go, really. So I now need to reset a signal, which is that one, which you won't see, and the one in the station. There we are. So we can carry on, and we need to go down to the 68, which is right near the, there it is, astute. So I don't know if all the lights went off. Don't know. Maybe. I can't see from here. So right, we'll go forward and we'll get it running. And off it goes. There we go. I'll put a little bit of sound on that for a minute. But as I say, I always think it's doesn't come over the internet very well, shall we say. And I hope you can still hear me. There we go, a bit quicker. So the thing I find with this model is if you have it in the station and you have it stopped in the station and then you have the sound on, it takes so long to actually get moving. Really is very slow. Right, here we go. I don't know if you can hear that, everybody. It's probably very muffled on the internet. There we go. Right, so we now need to get the MT going. I'll have a go at that one. There it is. It's a bit too fast for that. Let's slow that down a bit. Okay. I did have it about 15. Is that okay? Maybe a little bit slower than that. There we are. Right, I'll come back to you for a minute. I just need to settle these points again, don't I? So that was the one that caused the problem. We'll do that first. That one goes straight, hopefully. That one wants to be down there. So yes, it looks to be set okay. So well, while I'm at it, I might as well bring out the there is 57. Now let's go and find it. It'll be down the bottom even more. So it's not a long way down, actually. Actually, Where is it? I've lost it. Should be up there somewhere. 52. There it is. West Coast, 57. There we are. So I'll put a few lights on. And there we are. And yeah, right. Okay. So not quite sure. Get forward. So we'll go forwards. I need to set the points in here. That's okay. Yeah. We'll see how it runs. Again, this is a backward one. It doesn't seem to be wanting to go anywhere. Where is it? Going very slow, I think. Maybe it didn't take off. Right, let's have another one. There we are. There we go. Yeah, it's moving, everybody. There we go, a little bit quicker. Have you had enough of this? I don't know if you've had enough of this 68 going round. I'll taking this a stop before it goes on to the other chat. Does it really matter? Oh, God, that's taking a long time to stop, isn't it? So I don't know if you can see that, can you? So I'm gonna turn the sound off to the 68. And I'll put the sound on just for this West Coast for a minute, if you don't mind. See what it's like. I haven't done this for a little while. Wonder that did go a long way round, didn't it? So I now need to go backwards. So we're going to do that. And here we go. Start it up. See what happens. Right, so I need to change this point here. Quite a quiet loco this, I feel. I think we'll go a bit quicker. But the train that I'm about to bring out could all end up in tears. So it's just about to go below your camera, so you should hear it. I'll try and do a horn. Yep. So I'm just looking at my my monitor. It's just about to come into view, I think, once it comes round the bend. But I will go and check. I mean, it didn't have to move quick when you watch it on the monitor. You need to slow that down a bit. That's it. And I've changed my view. And I'm just going to go and check that that's coupled up right, peoples, all right, with my stick. Mind me head on the roof. Oh, right. I don't know if that's coupled up or not. That's coupled up right, actually. So I'll bring it out and we'll see what happens. But it could be fun. This could be whoopsies everywhere. And also whether a West Coast modern loco-ish would be put in this, I do not know. But we'll see. So I'll give it another horn for you. But I suspect you didn't hear that much. There we go. Right, I'll be back to you in a minute. I'll get this out. And it is moving. So I think I'm going to go back to the other view. Very bright, the lights under here. So this could stick because I've not cleaned the track at all. So we're coming along. And we'll see what happens. And it's coming round the big bend at the end. And it's just about to come down the straight behind the embankment that you're looking over. And we'll see how we go. I'll leave the sound on because it's very quiet, isn't it? Not loud at all, really. So hopefully it won't. When I come back to you, can you tell me what the sound sounds like? Because I sometimes think it's not very good. I'm going to raise the speed a little bit, I think. and hope that we'll be fine. I do wish these manufacturers that charge quite a bit of money for these logos got a better speaker in them. It would only cost them a couple of pence or even a couple of pounds per logo, and for what they're charging. So there we are. We have a container train on. So this would be going a little bit quicker than the old one, I think. I now need to change that point so that we don't have a coming together. Hopefully you'll be all right. I'm also going to switch that one over. And I'll put that one back, and I'll put that one back. And I'll put that one back. And that's as it was. That's it. Right, good. So it's just coming in. I don't know if you're going to see this, so I'm going to come back to you. So, how are we doing? Oh, I've lost a few. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, you can just about see that, can't you? I'll move the camera in a minute. Right, hang on. Yeah. Right, Colin. You're here, Colin. Good. Hello, Stuart from Mary's Church. And did I say hello to you at Route 7? Steve? Steve? No. Sorry. The brain's befuddled a bit, all this working. Right. Oh, I'm very sorry about that, Kelly, if I do block it. I seem to have something here with nothing rolled. I think I have something here with nothing showing. Oh, that one. Okay. Right. Probably why. That's weird. It's not come back on. Yeah, it's Steve, aren't you? Up in Liverpool. Yeah. Hello, Stuart. Colin's still here. Kelly. Colin. You're going to go and try something, are you, Kelly? Okay. Well, not too many. Don't come in. Are you? Hero and Marcel, my old Pullman's going all right. Yeah, you'll see them in next week's. It's a running session next week. Quite a short one, and you will see them, and you will see one of them really wobbling. But it stayed on the track. Which, to me, I'm happy with that. Right. Right. Okay. So I'm going to move this. I don't know where I'm going to move this camera to. Don't know. I'll do a little view of the layout. Allah, if you were sort of, I don't know, in a groan perhaps. It might not be very good. So this is my fiddle yard, or the little one. Hang on. Is it fused? Oh, that'll teach me, won't it? Right, hang on, everybody. Let's see what's happened. Well, I don't think it's fused. What's happened? Yes, I've got a short circuit. So what's short circuited? It must be this 57, I would say. Did it come off? I think it's come off. That's right. So why did it do that? I wonder. Yeah, that whole front bogey's come off. Right, I'm just going to slide it onto a straight bit, and then I'll hopefully get that on. So, okay, right, that should clear it. Let's have another go. I do like the way this. Just stops everything dead. You know. There we go. So I'm going to. Right, I don't know why that went. Right, now I've got to go back into Railmaster. Got a new comment here, it says. It didn't work, the Wi-Fi, no. Okay, Kelly. It can be a bit problematical, can't it? Right, I'd like to know why that derailed. Is it that point over there? Seems to be running all right there now. Weird that was. Don't know. Right, I've got to get the lights back on because something that happens when you have a fuse is all the lights go out and they don't come back on again. So you have to reset them. So I've just done the green one for those. That'll be red. That'll be green for that one over there. So and when you start them up again, they go to the opposite of what they were set. So like if it was set at red, it would go to green. You know. Right, there we go. Right, there we are. I've done that. So I'll just run this 57 a little bit faster, perhaps. Right, there we are. And I think I'll turn the sound off. And you were going to tell, excuse me, you were going to tell me what it sounded like. Because obviously I'm getting it, you know, first hand. Yeah, no, it doesn't take very long to sort it when it does fuse. It's just a case of finding out what's caused it. And it's usually wheels not running properly on a point, and then it catches, you know, the other blade, you know. It's done it again. Right. Okay. So there's something it doesn't like here, which is a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to get. We wanted to see if the. We wanted to see if the. Is that on? Yeah. I wanted to see if the 4MT tank would run on the second radius, didn't we? So I'm going to get it going again. Yes, off it goes. I've got a load of light. Right, so I'm going to go back in the Railmaster. How are we doing? Yeah, no, thank you, thoughts for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed what I've done. You can watch a bit more of it back later on at the beginning and whatever. And okay, thank you, Jim. Okay. Stephen, the layout, I mean, it basically started from a Majestic, which was basically two tracks with a couple of sidings. I got an extra bit, and then it just developed. I've just seen what I can do, how it works in the space I've got, and done it right. So it wasn't really designed. It's just happened, you know. And I you know, I look at it and I think, well, I can do this and I can do that, and I try and make that happen, you know. Well, you don't. I don't think you. Obviously, if you're going to do a really complicated layout with different levels, you do need to plan it because you've got to get all in. But you know, it's a dead flat layout, so you can just have a look and see what you're doing. What I would say is perhaps lay it out and don't fix it down, so you can just change it. Now, my layout, although it is fixed down with pins, it's not ballasted, so I can sort of lift it up and do things if I want to. You know, it makes it quite easy. So I'm a bit worried that this 57 is going to crash again. So I'm just going to pop out here. Excuse me. I'm just going to pop out here again and go into Railmaster. And I think what I'll do is I'll stop this here for a moment. I'm going to stop that here. That's it. And what I want to do now is I've got to get. Oh, it's coming up to that point, everybody. Here we go. It stayed on there. That's good. Yeah, it stayed on there, but now it's only there, isn't it? Right, I think what I need to do is slow down the 68 to a slow speed. And I need to, still got to do the signals, haven't I? Do the signals. Right, so I've slowed the 68 down, and I want to be able to stop it there, don't I? I should have done it there. Right, we'll have to just let this go round a bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this up a bit with the other legs. Okay, I hope it's not too shaky, and then you'll see more of the layout from above, and then you might be able to see more of the layout, so to speak. So I'm right up at the top. I'm going to come back to you to see what you're seeing. Obviously, it needs to go down a bit, doesn't it? I would say. We'll see how we go. Right, hang on. Just coming back to you. Ooh, yeah. Right. So is that okay? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, does it? I'll just yeah, it will be sort of, some of it will be happening there. Hey, why is that going backwards? It's all fun here down at the railway. Anyway, there we are. Hopefully that's all right. Okay. Yeah, you've had a bit of a steamy, and as I say, I don't think the sound is that great on this stream. So you're off, are you, Stephen? Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm down to 12 now. Right. Okay. Right. Right. I'm going back into Railmaster, and I hope that's all right. The view that you're getting. Right. Here we go again. And I'd like to know why that is running backwards, he says. In fact, I need to go forwards a bit. So let's go forwards a bit. No, it's uncoupled. Ah, right. Oh no, that was all right. That was all right, wasn't it? Oh dear. Ah, that's derailed, that one. Have I lost the coupling? Maybe I've lost the coupling, peoples. No, still got a coupling on it. As I say, this coupling on this can be a bit problematical. It's because it's been going backwards, I suspect. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. I don't want to knock off the freight train, if I can help it. Are we coupled up? Yeah, we're coupled up. So let's get it going again. I know I like playing with the trains, so that's why I sort of do what I do, rather than just talking to you all the time and just have them running around and around, you know. So here we go. There's another one that doesn't work if you don't have the sound on. So I want to stop this in the station, I think, and there's quite a few fireworks going off. I don't know if you can hear them at all. Yeah, get in there. Right. Because the idea is I'm going to then switch the freight train to the inner one on this siding at the one that you're looking at, and we can and then do a little bit of jiggling to the thing. Am I going to stop that in time? I did just about, didn't I? So I now need to switch this point here. I've done, and I'm going to switch the other one once that last car's van goes, and that should come in to the inner thing, and we'll see if it works. Be quite interesting. So take it easy, I think. So all the passengers, or most of the passengers, are getting out of the cross country, although the ones at the back have got to walk through the carriages because it's not long enough. But there we are. I could have gone forward a bit more, I suppose. So here we go. So I haven't actually got the control up here for this one. Hang on. Too far. There it is. So I need to stop it before it hits the other one. That's it. Hopefully that will stop. What if I push the right one and I haven't? Oh, look at that. Oh dear. That was close. That's about inch and a half away from the back of the other one. Right, so I've now got to move the other one forward a bit. So I need to switch the points over. And I'm going to move that forward a bit. No, wrong way, Robert. 68, there we are. We'll go forward a bit. There we go. And I then need to switch it over on the points by your camera, but behind it. So I'll get that switched ready there because there's nothing on it. That's it. And I'm going to run this very slowly. And where's the thing? Right, I just need to move the MT slightly along. So I need to stop that for a minute. That'll do. So there's a little bit of jiggly pokering, which, you know, you're going to get on a small layout, aren't you? Can't really help. Right, let's run that forward a little bit. Are you still with me, everybody? It's great fun controlling it, I must admit. There we are. So we can stop that now. Go back to the 68. Switch the point. And we'll see how we go. Right, here we go. So I think we're all set to go quite fast over the points. This should be all right. I will have my finger over the stop button just in case. So I shall just turn you around a bit. I don't know if you can see that. And what we'll probably find now is this will be shorting out on one of my points. Well, there we go. But that actually looks quite realistic with the express point, whereas with the old ones that were there, it would have been quite what's the name? I'll go back again. I can't really see what I'm doing, but I hope that's okay. I'll be back with you in a minute. So I just need to change that point. I've got that one right. Have I got that one right? I think I have. Yeah, I think so. Good. It's supposed to show it on the track plan, but because I've got it at such a small scale, it doesn't always do it. So we'll get the 68 going a bit quicker. Yeah. All right, are we back? We are. So I'll get the 68 going a bit quicker. There we are. And I'll get the freight train going and we'll see if it stays on the tracks. Okay. Well, I'll come back to you while they're running for a moment. There you go. You don't like the sound of that. Oh dear. You're right. Perhaps it doesn't like those traps. Oh dear. What happened there, peoples? Didn't like that at all, did it? Oh, it's off again. Hooray. I think it's maybe that coupling that's very high. All right, shall we go? Let's get them on. There you go. Look. There's something you don't like. I don't quite know what it is. I have to wait for the what's the name to go past. Right, here we are. Don't know what happened there. We'll see if it happens again. I'll slow it down a little bit, I think. How are we doing? You've got to go, Colin. Okay. What was that? 7:46. So a couple of minutes ago. Well, it could be. Yeah, could be the points. You know, you're going to get a few problems, especially on a layout this small, I suppose. We'll slow that down a bit. No, it doesn't like something there, does it? Okay. So maybe you're right. Maybe it doesn't like it, or maybe these wagons don't like it. So, what I normally do when it's like this is cheat. So we'll get that back on, and I'll take the logo off without opening it in the other one, and I'll get it running around the other way. Why not? He said. We'll see if that makes any difference. So just slide that along there, all right? And get this on. God, it went on. And we'll see what happens. Oh, except I've lost the coupling. I've got no coupling on the back of my logo. It's obviously pulled it out somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's sitting there. So, right, let's stick this one on the back. There we are. And we'll see how we get on with this one. That's a shame. I had it on the track there easy, and it's no, it's not. But there we are. Put that up the right way. Yeah, it's on. Right, so another go. Now, how's the time going? It goes quite quickly when you're doing this, I found. Right, it's nearly time for my cup of tea, everybody. So I'm going to get these running. Right, we're back on. Let's see if we can get this working. I'll cut and stick out. Put it over, yeah, it's quite high up that. It is, you know, it could almost lift the wagon off the track, I would say. Right, go in again. So I'll go up to about that, I think. Right, see if we get the problem this way. So I can leave that signal there, can't I? If that one wants to be red, which it is, so that's okay. Got that other one right. Although it's very difficult trying to keep all the signals right, isn't it? And let's see if we have a problem with it coming round here. I'll come back to you so I can show you, I can see what you're seeing, because I haven't got a clue at the moment. It's a bit high up, isn't it? Right, okay, I think that's not too bad. Right, I'll come down a bit. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pop the camera off of here and see if I can get it a bit closer on. That's fun. Right, what we're seeing. Right, let's see if I can just, I don't know if I can perch it on here. Not too bad, is it? Let's go down a little bit. Get a bit more field of view. Right, I'll leave that there. But yes, it'll be fun. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this. Okay, now we do it. 11 now. Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, you know, things do derail, Kelly, I'm afraid. Yeah, go and get your tea, Colin. Gone well, long time ago, didn't you? I think. So we're down to 11, which is not too bad, considering it's not been on. But it seems to be Kelly at the moment. You, Kelly. Hello, Kent Rail fan. Sorry I didn't. I was busy, as you can maybe saw. I saw, although he's well gone, I should think. Okay. So I think we're not going to be much longer on this, are we? Right, so I'm going to go back out. I'll get that 57 going. And I'm going to run it round here once, and then try and take it down the back if I can. Let's go. Right, there we go. Let's go. Get that going slow. Give it a horn. Oh no, it won't go. I've got the sound going again. There's a problem. See now the horn be 37 railroad. You can actually do the horn when you've got the sound going, which is quite good. So I need to do a bit of switching here. So the first thing is that's okay. I need to switch that one in a minute when that's gone past, which it has. No, I don't. That'll be too late. That's too early. I need to switch that one, which I'm going to do now. And then I need to switch that one. That one's okay, that one's alright, and that one's alright. So we'll get this going a little bit quicker. And I'll change that signal, I think, because it's coming the wrong way. Although, of course, yes, it wouldn't be green if there was a train coming the wrong way, would it? Now, this really might cause whoopsies. We'll have to see how we go. And then I'll, if it runs all right, I'll leave it and leave the trains running. It's a bit dangerous. So, as you can see, the 4MT, as I'm touching lots of wood, is running fine this way round. Weird, isn't it? Really strange. It must be just a little thing on the point or something, you know, that catches it out. So we're going to go through the tunnel. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. We're going into the tunnel and we're going to run down the back bit. I'll just make sure, yeah, that point's okay up there. So I now need to switch that point there, about now, and then it'll just run round and go. Hopefully it won't hit the camera that's just sitting above it. So I'll go a little bit quicker. Go up to about 15 Celsius. So I can, from where I'm sitting, I can actually see that going behind the back seam. And I will show you when it comes around again. So it's coming along. And then the only place you'll see it is when it comes out this tunnel here, over here, and goes into that tunnel. You won't see it any other way. I'll go a little bit quicker so that it does it a bit. I'll go up to 20 and see what happens. I just want to see if it actually stays on the track. Yeah, we're seeing all right at the moment. So these Bachmann container wagons are a bit of a problem. I did a whole need to change that point, don't they? That signal has just gone through a red. Hey, it's lost it again. Oh dear. So it's obviously a problem with the coupling. So let's see what we're doing. I want a cup of tea. Right, the coupling's still on here, all right. So I'll run that through the tunnel and have a look and see what's going on. I moved that a bit too quick. Yep, I've just fused it again with these because they got metal wheels, haven't they? The plastic wheels are fine. You can do whatever you like on the point, so you can fuse it up. Yeah, it will. Blimey, that went a long way down. That's more than halfway down this this line here. So I wonder whether that wasn't coupled up. I think it was. Right, there we are. So I can't push the button again. Yeah, push the button. And we'll get on. There we are. Right, should all start again, hopefully. Except the west coast will be stopped. So, yeah, started off with 15, didn't I? Let's try again. Do the lights. Bit tedious. I would keep doing these lights, but never mind. That one wants to be red as well, doesn't it? That wants to be red over there. That one wants to be red because it's down the other way. Yeah, this one wants to be blue. Yeah. Right. So here we come again. So I'm just going to see if I can find out why it's uncoupling. What it can be sometimes is, you know, the bit that hangs down on these couplings, it can tap something and then it just uncouples it. Let's have a look. Hello everybody, if you can see me. Seems okay. Yeah, that seems okay at the moment. So we'll let it go. And right, come back to you. Oh, it's just coming up the tea time. There. So they're going a little bit slow, these, but it might be a bit prudent. So what's that? That's not a bad view, is it? So the train is actually going under the wire that is feeding this camera. Hello, Philip. Hello, Steve. You're hiding off, are you? You've been very quiet. Yeah, okay, Steve. Thanks for coming. And as you say, you've enjoyed it. That is what it's all about, isn't it? You know. Yeah, I know. Overrunning a red light, Kelly. Well, it's a driver in the engine. It's not me. I'm sorry. You know, it's responsibility. You can see me, can you? Okay. I'll have to watch myself back, won't I, later? Yeah, well, you know, they're running quite well. So yeah, this container train can be a hell of a problem, to be honest. But at the moment, it's performing very well. Touch wood again. So we're down to 12 now. So we had a peak of about 20, which I don't think was too bad for me. Quite happy with that. It's controllable. You know, when you look at some of the big channels that have a live, you know, they get so many on, don't they? That you know, you don't really get a looky, do you? Hello, Wyvern. Welcome to my stream. I've been going 1 hour and 33 minutes, 34 minutes now. So it's now 8 o'clock. You're not telling me. I'm pleased you're not telling me off, Kelly. That's very kind of you. You know, these things happen, I'm afraid. How are we doing with this picture? What can I do? I'm going to move the camera again, people. Are you ready? So we'll do a little, we'll follow the container train along. Or I would if I angled it right, wouldn't it? And we'll come now in front of my computer screen, which looks like that, by the way. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? A picture within a picture within a picture. And I'll go over there and we'll try sitting it there and see what that looks like. And what I'm gonna leave it to show the 57 coming through there. I'll just take it round that way. No, I'll leave it as it was, I think. Let's go back. And then you can see all the trains are bit longer. And if you look right over in the far corner, so there's a signal sticking up. That's the tunnel, and you can just see the container wagon trains going past it. That's a hole in the factory, which, yes, I know is a bit strange, but you know, there we are. So here we come with the 57, which seems to be doing quite well. Quite a bright light, that lower one, isn't it? Pretty good. He hasn't dipped it for us, has he? Or her. So I'm going to leave you to have a look at this. Have we got any new? No? Right. Right, okay. How are you doing, young critic? It's a little while since you put one up, isn't it, I think? I don't know. I do try and watch you, I have to admit. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. I'm going to move this tripod out of the way a bit. Get in the way. We'll see what the temperature's gone up to, see if the trains make it any warmer. I think the last of me beer before I go down. Oh dear. What, drop the camera, Kelly? No, I don't want to do that. I think it's a bit of a shock, isn't it? Right, I finished my beer, Stella Artois, which I build a lot of my scratch built with Stella Artois boxes. Really good. Right, so we seem to be pretty good at the moment. It seems to be running reasonably well. Yeah, I'll leave you up and we'll just see. So hopefully it'll all keep running. And you can see all the trains here, can't you, at the moment? Various stage. So, yeah, right. See you in a minute, all right, everybody? Don't go anywhere. Still got 11. I'll see how many I've got when I come back. It's all going to be dark down here as well. I've got some fairy lights up the stairs. I can't see where I'm going. Good. Right, I've not got my tea yet. I'm getting that brew. I brought my biscuits up. I've got some biscuits, everybody. I'll tell you what they are when I come back. Has we gone, anybody? No, still got 11. Good. Yeah, still running all right. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. All right, they're going a bit slow, I agree, but you know, I suppose the weather's getting colder. I think the temperature does actually affect how they run and how reliably they run. And I do feel that they're a bit more reliable in the summer. Not always, but, and I was going to tell you what the temperature was. It's not budged. It's still 55 in here. And my central heating has just come on, which is because obviously the warm air is coming up into here, but it still hasn't increased the thing. Probably quite warm up in the top of the roof there. Doesn't actually help me, does it? I'm not cold. Going at you. Is everybody left? All gone? Right, let me see. That's quite interesting. I've lost one. Who went? I don't know. Hello, Philip. Yeah, you said hello. Yeah, Philip. So interestingly, in my kitchen, because I've got the window slightly open, smells of bonfires. We're still running all right. Yep, good. No, well, it's appreciated, Kelly, if you stay to the end. Lovely. Whenever the end might be. We've been going for about an hour and 42. I'll probably do 2 hours, I think. So it's about another 20 minutes, isn't it? I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe 20 minutes. I always overrun a bit, don't I? Hello, Wilbury. Or Fred. That's who you are. So I've got my nice biscuits, or nice. I don't know what you call them. I call them nice, but they're not only nice, but they're nice as well. And hello, Newlin. Welcome to my stream. You'll be pleased to know you've only missed an hour and 43 minutes, 44 minutes of it now. So, I'm just eating my biscuit with my tea, and I'm planning on going about another quarter of an hour. And hello, farming fans, trains. So it's nice to have new people on. You're back, are you? Good. Thank you very much. And they're nice. Yeah, I can hear the bangs going off. Well, that's much appreciated, Kelly. Thank you very much. Try and keep you entertained, yeah. And, time go. I can't believe I'm going an hour and 3/4. You know. So I've lost the camera there, but of course I moved it, didn't I? Oh, you're downloading the videos off the camera onto the computer, are you? Yeah. Can take quite a long time, can't it? I sometimes take 3 or 4 minutes to get some of mine onto the computer, which is surprising, isn't it? But yeah, of course, it's a lot of gigabytes, isn't it? And some of them are. The one when I use my camera that's fixed on the beam there and plug it into the computer, they can be an hour and a half long. So the beauty of doing a live stream is that you can just come up here, play the trains, do a bit of chat, read the messages, which are nice, and everything's taken care of you. It just appears on YouTube and it's done. The downside is you don't seem to get many comments when you do these, and also because they're so long, and as I say, this is probably going to be a couple of hours. People don't tend to watch it right the way through. I don't think they tend to watch your normal videos all the way through, but they certainly don't watch these. And you can tell it by the percentage of how long they stay on. And I've actually got one up at the moment that I uploaded normally, and that's 70%. So people are watching it, or yeah, they're staying on for 70% of the video. But my live ones, which I've got a few recently, you know, you're lucky to get 10% really. So yeah. Yeah, the USB 2 port is quicker than the USB 1. I've actually got a USB 3 on mine, on this one. But in fact, I think the dongle for the mouse is on that one. So I do everything with the camera and everything on the USB 2, which are on the other side of the laptop. But you know, it's done well, this laptop. I mean, it's not that new, and I'm doing you know, I'm running the trains on it. I'm doing the editing on it. I'm doing my live stream on it. I'm certainly getting the value out of it, I would have said. You know, we're up to 10. So I think if we go down to 5, I might finish it then. But we've only got 10 minutes to go, so hopefully you'll say I'm going up to 12 now. Must have heard me. I swear that these carriages on the 68, the cross-country carriages, they've got quieter. I don't know if it's because the axles heat up a bit and there's not as much friction. I don't know, but they certainly seem a bit quieter than when I first put them on. So earlier in the stream, somebody asked what we were thinking of that Hornby program that is up on yesterday, isn't it? Do you like it? I just noticed I've got a red signal again. Hang on, I'm just going to pop out a minute. I want to tick back to Railmaster, and I'll change that signal. There we are. I thought I got the passenger train going around there. And while I'm here, I'm just going to put the West Coast sound on. It's quite quiet, and I don't think it will prevent you from listening to me. I thought you were gone, Tony. No, I've only been on an hour and 49 minutes. I mean, some of them are really long, aren't they? Minnie Wisterton Junction, when she's out live with her phone, you know, thing, you know, she's on 2.5, 3 hours sometimes. I know I'm quite short. So I'm glad you come back. I think we probably had a bit of a change around since you were on. Have you noticed the 4MT is now on the inside track with a goods train, the TTA wagons. And I did get it going around the other way because going the other way it would derail for some reason, as we all perhaps get, don't we? And then I moved the 68 with the cross-country carriages to the middle of the track. And now I've got the 57 with the container wagons going right round the most outside loop, which goes behind the back seat. So I was going to show you the view on the mirror, so I'll wait until it's gone round again, because I'm still drinking my tea, and I'll show you that. I'll lift the camera up a bit and just hopefully show you it. And then what I might do is I might try and get the camera to the end and show you it sort of coming towards you. So I need to get my tripod ready. 58 has come around quite quick, and it's just going past me now, which you can see, can't you? So I'm just going to lift the camera up. So please be, I'll go as slow as I can, and we'll go up in the air a bit. And I'm hoping, so can you see the mirror that is, and you'll see the train, there it is. I know it's a long way off, but can you see the train running down there? And that's how I know where it is. And then if you follow it around, you'll then see it going through there. Can you see it running through that tunnel? I know it's a bit strange, but it's nice to see that it's still there, isn't it? And then it's obviously going to run back down here. And here we come. So sorry about the shaking. I'm getting on a bit. I also had my booster jab from the COVID this morning, by the way. I forgot to tell you about that, didn't I? There we are. Is that all right? I quite like this webcam. It's quite versatile, I find. So I hope the 57 engine sound is not too annoying. So I'm just going to go on my tripod now. I've got to spin it around, put it in there. So you're getting a view, I would imagine, of the floor at the moment. Yes, that's the floor. So we'll go up a bit. Get it maybe to the right level. Let's try it to there. Lock it on. We're going to move the whole tripod now round. And we'll see what we get. I still want to go up a bit, I think. Oh, is that okay? Yeah, is that all right, boys? That doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, so you'll get the 57 is about to come out the tunnel there, along with the container train. There we are. And any minute now, the port MT will appear at the bottom. It's quite a long way, isn't it? It's quite a long way on this camera. I think if you're looking on a bigger screen, it might be right. But obviously, the view I get, because it's on stream now, is only like the size of a postcard, really. So I'm going to go. Let's have a look. Good view, good. I'm glad you like that. And will be Castle likes it as well, because I've got a smiley face. Right, what was that was about? You went for lunch, did you, Tony? I had my lunch in the middle of the day, Tony. I had dinner at night. Yeah, I did change it around a bit. Stinky box on wheels. I always like Kelly's comments. Look at that one. Right, finish with tea. Unfortunately, Kelly, there aren't any steamers on the proper railways anymore, except on special occasions, are there? We're not going to get another. Yeah, that's a slow pace. Why is that? Yeah, back again. With you. Any louder? You get a complaint. You might turn your volume down, Kelly. Hello, Paul. Yeah, you've been very quiet. You said you were going to be. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks for coming. And we'll look forward to when you start up your videos again. You're off again now, Tony, are you? Okay, fair enough. So we've got a new chap here. Hello, Bally's 56XX. So I take it you like 56 XX logos, do you? And unfortunately, I haven't got any of those, I'm afraid. Thanks for the smiley face. And we're coming in near the end of this, I'm afraid. So, do you know how strong your broadband is, Willoughby? If you look at some of my really early streams that I did at the beginning, they are awful. They really are. If I had the trains running too fast, they'd sort of disappear and then appear half a mile up the road. You know? And it's caused by having a very slow broadband. And at that time, it's obviously your upload speed as opposed to your download speed. So your download speed is what you get when you're downloading videos and all that onto your TV. The upload speed is when you're obviously doing what I'm doing, the live stream. And the slower your megabits per second is. So I was doing it on 0.8 of a megapixel. So not even 1 megapixel a second. And it was really, really bad. And I now get about 16 megapixels a second. And it does make a hell of a lot of difference. I think the webcam I'm using, which is only 760, 720, doesn't help the quality. I think I may get a full HD webcam because now I've got, I've lost a few there. Now I've got the faster broadband, I think it would cope with it, but we'll see. So, also, if you haven't got enough lights, that can make a lot of difference. It seems to make it pixelated. But really, you just want to try and get as fast a signal as you can. Now, I don't know where your shed is, but if it's obviously a long way from the house, it's difficult. But if you could actually run a lead, I'll show you one. If you could run a lead like that, hang on, I'm just going to stick it in front of the camera a minute. So a lead like that, directly from your router to your computer, you will get a lot stronger signal, assuming you've got, the right speed of broadband. So I hope that's helped. And you're like, well, I just had if you look at the Valley's 56XS, if you look at the beginning of this stream, I did have my Class 37 Railroad loco going round. Yeah, so yeah, I've got Fiber 65 here. But when I do it Wi-Fi, I'm lucky to get sort of 50. But if I plug in the lead I showed you, then I get 70 or nearly. Not always, but obviously it depends how many people are using it. Yeah, I think you're probably right there, Kelly. Well, actually, I've got one back again now. I've got 9 from 8, so that's good. Um, yeah, you know, you will do, Valley. Good. Yeah, just have a look at the beginning. It's actually sitting here by me, really. Um, which I think, if you want, I'll just give you a view of it. Although it's hidden a bit by the upstand that I've got around here. So how are we doing? So I've been going 2 hours now. So I think my dishwasher will be finished now. So I can go and take it out, and I can have a sit down, and I'll probably have another cup of tea because I'm thirsty again from all this talking. Um, what's that, mate? Make that 10, Kelly. What are you on about? You want me to run until about 10 o'clock? No, I'm not going to do that, I'm afraid. But I've got to stop the railway and sort it out. But it's fun, you know. I've been quite pleased with how it's run. I'm always going to, you know, it's a train set, and you're always going to get a few problems, aren't you? But I think it puts a bit of interest, you know. I've also got a 47. I've got two 47s, Valley. I've got a railroad one, which I put sound in, and I put lights in it. And my Hornby Railroad 37 has got lights and sound in. You need a 60-foot. Yeah, it wouldn't work. I think about. I don't know. I've got a long one. Have I got it up there? I can't remember. Hang on a minute. No, it must be downstairs, I think. I have got a really long one that stretches all the way down the stairs and comes up here. It must be downstairs, I think. But I think if it's too long, it doesn't work very well. It's the same with the USB. I've got an extension lead on my camera, which is why I can move it around. And if it's more than 5 meters, I think you start getting worse pictures, you know. If you right, so the other way you can do it will be is if you've got a socket in your shed that is run from the house with a mains lead or even an extension lead, you can buy these these things that you plug into your power, and it will send the signal through that wire to where the other end is. So you get two, and you get and that it's not as good, not quite as good as having a complete lead, but it is better. So you can try that if you can. And I'm assuming the power for your railway is coming from the house, so you've got everything there. And even if it is on a extension lead, it still seems to work because I did mine on an extension lead. So you can try that. Okay, that helps. Yeah, well, I'm jumping up, Kelly, because I just said I'm going. I want to see it all fuse or whatever. So I am going to go, I'm afraid, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll just do a few of the sounds of the logos. I'm going to pop out of here and I'll go back to my. I've got a separate. Hang on. You've got a separate power main to the shed. Yeah. But have you got a socket that's in the house that is near enough to the router that you can plug? If you have to plug a lead from the router into the socket, and then obviously when you go the other end, you then need a cable to go into your computer. So I'll leave you with that. Do you like anything that dragged coal trains down from the Welsh valleys in the 50s and 70s? Okay. Did they use many different engines, I wonder? Well, has anybody seen Hover Motion tonight or today? He got this really, well, to me, it's a really strange looking Swiss locomotive that's massive. And he was hauling round a train of 4.5 kilos with it. Yeah, I'm going, Wilbury. So thank you for coming. And Fred, it's all right. My brain for names is absolutely atrocious. I do apologise. I can't help it. I've always been like that. It's not just senility getting in. I've always had trouble remembering names and a lot of things as well, to be honest. You know, even I do all the talking I do. Do out the top of my head. If I've got to read the script, I'm absolutely hopeless. Because the idea of reading the script is you look at it, you remember it, and then you do it, and then you look at the camera. But I have to be looking at it all the time, otherwise I forget what I'm supposed to be reading. So there we go. So I'll just pop out and do a few of the sounds, and then we'll toodle off. All right, everybody. But you've had a fair old run at it. So as I've got the 57 here, I'll wait until it comes near the picture, the camera, and I'll do the sound because it will now that it's on. Let's see if I've got got a better horn on the other bit. There we are. Let's have a look. I think I can do it. I can do a long one here. There we go. So it's just gone half 8, so it's not too bad. I'll give it a go now. I'll do it as I come out the tunnel, if it will. It's a bit weedy, I must admit. I haven't exactly got the base or the proper one. Right, that's enough of him. Right, so I'm going to take the sound off of this one. Yeah, and it's got cab lights and everything on that one. So I'll turn the sound off, I think. All gone quiet with that. Right, so I'll put the 68 back on again. And we'll do a few sounds, and obviously with the 4MC, I can't do anything because it's mute, unfortunately. No, I'm going the wrong way again. 68 is, there we are. Right, so there we go. So I'll let it come round, and I'll give it a horn. So this is a high horn. Okay. Sounds a lot better to me, that does. I'll do another one. So it's saying goodbye. And that's it, people. So I'm going to turn the sound off for that. And we're going to a nice bit of peace and quiet. I'll come back to you and we'll wrap this up. So, yeah, thank you, Wilby. I'll catch you. I know you prefer the steamy sounds, Kelly, but unfortunately, I've not got one. If you notice, I've actually got the 08 shunter sitting there, but I haven't had time to use it. I've also got the 121 bubble car here. I've also bought up the motor drive for the 395, which is sitting in the fiddle yard. And of course, I've got the 101 sitting over there. So there's a lot of trains I could have had up, but it takes a bit of a while to change them around, doesn't it? So I'm going to push the end broadcast now, everybody. And thank you very much for all coming, and the people that came before and went away. And very nice to have Tony Northeastern on. I'm pleased that he will take his time to watch my train go round rather than getting on with his modelling. But I don't think it hurts for him to have a bit of a break from time to time, you know. Okay, White Walls, thank you very much. So I've just pushed the end broadcast, and then you get another one that you have to then click to make sure you go off. You can click not yet, but I won't. So That's right, Vallis. I'm glad, and I quite enjoyed your comments and that. And I do have the steamies, and I do have those logos that you like. I think I haven't got any. I'm assuming the Welsh ones were they like the narrow gauge? I don't know, but you can tell me next time because I am going out because I've now gone nearly 11 minutes over my time. But I've got the 57 just going past me here very slowly. And I'm going to go, everybody. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. And please have a look back and please comments. And the likes would be nice. Okay, if you liked it. Okay, everybody. Cheers. Bye.